Today on our Ottsen Oil Quick Tips, we're going to walk you through the task of filling out your oil analysis paperwork. This can seem overwhelming, but we're here to show you that it won't be. Keep in mind, some of these tips might be specific to our customers. First, of course, make sure you've pulled an oil sample. If you're not sure how to pull an oil sample, we have a video for that. Check out our video on how to pull a sample on our YouTube channel. Now you're ready to fill out your form. Always make sure that your form has the watermark on it, as we show here in this image. This way the lab knows that this is a verified prepaid kit. Starting at the top, we first reach the account number. Don't worry about this section. The lab will complete this and either create you a new account number if it's your first sample, or be able to look up your account number based on the information you provide on the rest of this form. Next, and possibly most important, is the unit identification section. Typically, we suggest using a number that you're already using for fleet maintenance or organization to help you remember to put the same unique identifier every time you submit a sample. This is kind of self-explanatory. You will probably just fill this out a little bit differently depending on what sample you're pulling and what vehicle you're pulling it from. So just make sure that you complete this as it applies to your specific sample. Here's a hot tip from our Ottsen experts. We suggest labeling the top of your sample bottle's lid with the same unit identification number that you're putting on the form. This will help reassure the lab that the paperwork matches the sample. It's especially helpful if you are submitting multiple samples at one time. Now to the bottom of the form. You'll notice that the test package ordered is pre-filled. Go ahead and ignore this section. As long as you've let the Ottsen team know what type of sample you're pulling, we've already provided you with the proper kit for this sample, and they will already know which test to pull for this sample. The account information section is pre-filled with Ottsen Oil Company's information first. Just in case there's an error in translation or something gets lost, we will receive your results and we can forward them to you if necessary. Of course, you'll want to add your information to the Send Additional Reports to, if applicable, section. We suggest using a pre-printed address label. They're typically the right size and it helps save you time and effort while helping ensure that there isn't an issue translating anyone's handwriting. Of course, once you get the results, you can interpret them yourself, or you can always call our team and we can help you go through the results. Now, back to the final part of the form. This small piece should have a perforation over it for you to remove and keep for your records. We suggest using the date the carrier actually picks up the package as the date sent. We also have some customers who like to photocopy the entire form and keep that for their records, which is great as long as you remember to send the watermarked original to the lab and keep the photocopy for your records. And there you have it. You filled out your oil analysis paperwork. Of course, be sure to send this in as soon as it's completed. You don't want it to sit on anyone's desk for too long. And if you have any questions on how to complete this form, pull a sample, or even read your results, give your Ottsen expert a call. We're happy to help.